Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to introduce you to one of our newest projects, a 1986 Dodge D150. That's the first generation Dodge pickup truck that's ever created for a long lineup of good pickup trucks. Our customer brought this truck to us and he said, I want this restored. He came here on a tow truck. It looked pretty clean at first, but once we actually got to dig into it and put it up on the hoist, we realized that there's a lot of rot and rust and so on. And we did call the customer, we made a game plan, and we decided that we're going to do a frame-off restoration. If you know what that means that you're removing every single nut and bolt off this vehicle. Cap comes off, box comes off, suspension comes off, brake assemblies, engine, transmission, etc. We disassemble it all in about a 2-3 days time work.
We got the cab and the bed off. Today I've just been stripping the frame down right to the bare minimum, so the fuel lines and brake lines are all off of it right now, and taking off the front suspension and just having only the cross member there. And then I already got the rear pretty much disassembled, just a couple bolts, and it's going to be a bare frame. Then send it off to get powder coated and sandblasted.
Frame's been sent to sandblasting, the whole body's been disassembled. It's all getting sandblasted, and then we're gonna get it painted, all the body work done. This is the rear end. We're disassembling it completely. Springs are coming off, shackles, brakes, everything else, all the lines. Is because we're going to refurbish the rear end, meaning we're going to take the guts out of it, we're going to sandblast the carrier, reassemble it with all the updated parts, and stay tuned. The temperatures have reached 67 degrees Celsius in Canada, and here we are. All the parts have been sandblasted. We are taking them off the trailer. We are just inspecting everything for damage or whatever needs to be done. Then we're gonna load them back up, and then we're gonna send them off to our body shop to get them bondoed and painted. So stay tuned for that. In the back, we have the fenders, the hood, the cowls, the bumpers. Here we have the two doors. They didn't need to be fully sandblasted just because they're in really good condition. And right over here we have the cab, single cab. The cab overall is not bad at all. At the very top of if you look up here on the roof, it's got a lot of, we did not see this before, and that's pretty common until you start sandblasting. And when you start sandblasting, then you're taking off the old Bondo, and then you can see the damage. So the drip edge, most of it is gonna have to be replaced. A lot of body work needs to be done, and then get it painted and returned to us. All right, so we are taking care of the fuel tank and fuel pump, fuel delivering system, because this one had a mechanical fuel pump. We are upgrading to an electric fuel pump, of course. So we got two options: putting a drop-in pump system that comes with a fuel pressure regulator, built-in fuel pump, and the level sensor. But the second option, which is the one that we're kind of leaning towards, is an inline fuel pump with a Corvette-style returnless fuel pressure regulator, which is external, mounted on the frame. The problem that we're having, this tank had the filler neck mount here. The surface that it mounts up to the tank, it was broken. The fuel level sensor, as you can see here, is completely rotted off. So we got two options: whether either we buy a full used tank with a clean filler neck, clean sanding unit, or we get this one rebuilt. So let's see what we can find on the internet and take it from there. So this is the fully sandblasted frame, and now we're just ready to reassemble it. So we are missing a couple of suspension components that were very difficult to get, almost impossible. And we actually found a pair of upper control arms, but they were nearly $800. We said, we're not paying that. So we bought a whole frame for relatively inexpensive, a couple $100. We went and picked it up. That way we can get our upper control arms. We're just gonna replace the bushings. We got a good steering box that we're going to reuse, and there's a few flex hoses that have already been replaced, which are about $30 each. We said it was better to just get a whole unit, and that way we still have bolts and nuts and shackles that if we need. So now we're just about to take the control arms out, freshen them up, and put them on the new frame. The fun of doing this kind of mods, restorations of these old vehicles, is always figuring out parts. Well, remember we disassembled the frame completely, and we sent it out for powder coat, for sandblasting first. We had it sandblasted, powder coated black, and now it's just ready to be reassembled with all the new and upgraded suspension components, steering components, and everything else. So we're gonna do that in the next week or so. Stay tuned, and you'll see what's coming. All right, we just picked up the Gen 3 Hemi that came out of a Charger. We got it delivered. Actually, we picked it up. Same thing. All of the accessories have been removed. We're disassembling it so we can freshen it up. We're pretty much rebuilding the engine. New oil pump, a new camshaft, and so on. Head gaskets, head bolts. Very clean on the inside. Actually, take a look at this. The engine's very clean on the inside. And that's a good thing. It has low kilometers, but watch what we're gonna do with it. Well, those control arms that we got off the donor frame, they were really good. We're putting new bushings, new ball joint in them, we're painting them, new eccentric shaft bolts, putting them back in the vehicle. The new powder coated knuckles go in, and then it's sitting on its own wheels again. This is the 5.7 block that we've refurbished. We've already installed a stage 2 camshaft that was provided by ComCam, new timing components. Right over here, the heads are back from the machine shop. They've decked them, polished them, cleaned them. Brad here is actually relapping the valves. We're installing stiffer springs, retainers, and new valve stem seals. And once that is completed, the heads are going on the engine, and then the engine can get installed in the chassis. These are the custom brackets provided by Holley, and they are designed so you can put a Gen 3 Hemi engine in a D150 frame. And here in the frame, as you can see, the fueling system is already mocked up. So we have an inline 400 liters per hour fuel pump. Comes from the sending unit in the tank. It goes into the fuel pressure regulator, external fuel pressure regulator. So it's a combo of a fuel filter, fuel pressure regulator. It actually comes off a Corvette. We have the return right here, goes back to the tank, and this will feed the fuel rails. Okay, because we have to convert it to a Ram oil pump, we actually have to convert it to a Ram pickup tube. So we have to install a Ram pickup tube. The Ram pickup tube, the pump for a Ram pickup tube is slightly different. However, if you do bend the end of it a little bit, you'll be able to make it work. Because all it is the mounting plate location is slightly different. So if you heat it up a little bit and turn it a bit, you'll be able to mount to the Charger oil pump. The block has been redecked, checked, head gaskets on. Brad has put the head on already on the one side on the passenger side. As you can see, we have the new retainers, the stronger springs, and everything else that we talked about. He's putting the new push rods in, provided by Holley again. And he's installing the rocker arms before we can put the new valve covers, which, check this out. Super cool, little aluminum. They look a lot cleaner. The factory ones are plastic. And with this build, you need to make it look clean. So billet aluminum valve covers would look good. Right here, these are low profile headers made by Hooker, and they're designed to be able to clear the D150 frame when you do a Gen 3 Hemi swap in it.
We're just installing the new shackles with the loop springs. These are slightly heavier duty springs because we want to get a stiffer ride with a slightly higher setup.
Nice.
So we need to space out the shackles a little bit. Once we do that, Bob is your uncle.
What's your favorite part of this D150 build so far?
So far, the yellow suspension.
Oh, it's going to be the Hooker headers.
The valve covers. Okay, so the engine wiring harness kit just arrived, and I'm laying it all out. So this kit is made by Holley, and it comes with several harnesses. Okay, so we're using the Terminator X Max computer, and the reason we're using that is because that's the only computer that actually will operate the 46RE. So Holley also sells a kit, which is for the 46RE, and it's a plug-and-play harness that works with that ECU. And that makes it a lot easier for us. And this harness controls 3 to 4 gear. Yeah, and the line pressure. Because 1, 2, 2, 3 are mechanical gears, and that's done by the drive-by cable. This kit from Holley, actually, it does a variety of applications. If you want to put a 7.3 in here, a Hemi, a diesel, an LS engine, and kind of their kit does it all. But that being said, it does come with a bunch of different adapters that you can install. It's not straightforward or as straightforward as we would like. However, it's not that bad to figure out. For example, the camshaft position sensor cannot be used out of an 07 charger that we have. It has to be used out of a newer model. The crankshaft position sensor, same thing. We have to remove this one, install the one out of a 2013 Plus. Because we are using drive-by cable throttle body, we can't use the drive-by-wire application, so we have to have the adapter that actually adapts to the idle air control valve and the throttle position sensor. So the way we're doing it, we're gonna lay the whole harness out and then figure out exactly which sensor. There's a few sensors, for example, it's got an LS coolant temperature sensor, which adapts to it and works well with it. That's actually provided by the kit, in the kit. That being said, we're gonna lay it out and see what else we need to order, get those sensors in, get them installed, and then we can do a final layout once the intake actually comes in too. Can you actually help for a second?
Yeah.
I need you to move the wiring harness that's right there. Yeah, right down the middle. Make sure we fit nicely so I don't lose gaskets.
Yep, I think you went on perfectly here on this side.
Let's see. Oh, tons of room. We can even do everything else afterwards. See? Kind of fits like a glove.
Does fit pretty good actually.
Huh?
It does fit pretty good.
And it looks really.
It does.
And this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the cap, the hood, and we have the fenders and the fender liners ready to go back on the frame. This is what we've been waiting to release to you guys. That being said, it's fully painted. It's ready to go on the frame.
Well, are we ready?
I don't even know what I'm gonna hold on to here. Let's see. Oh no!
Hold on.
My back already hurts.
Are you kidding?
Oh no, and I haven't even done
Seriously?
one. All right, guys. So we haven't had a beer yet.
Okay guys, I got the whole front.
Muscle man here. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Good.
I'm okay.
Watch your step.
Yep.
I got you.
I hope this works.
Okay, you two put a bit of weight on me. Trying to drop in.
Oh no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll do it after.
You guys good?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Somebody watch your mounts? Yeah. Oh yeah. This way. Okay. You might go out a bit. I'm good here.
Forward a hair.
Forward a hair. Yeah.
Down. I don't know about
Woo!
Don't
Looks
move
good.
it. Oh, it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, it looks-
I'm right on the money.
Yeah, it's we can drop it in.
Right on the money.
Wow, that's why. I'm not, but we're
The problem, see?
Woo!
That's what I'm. That's what I said.
I've seen motors be closer. Yeah.
So, booster is gonna clear perfect. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Woo! All right, we did it.
All right, now
We
take it
got
back
her.
off. Can we open the doors?
One of Brad's brackets right there.
Where? Right there.
Yeah.
Hanging down to hold that?
Perfect. Good. Now,
What about the
the what?
heater box?
The heater box. We have it, but I think the heater box is mostly on the inside. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna give you guys a quick update of where we're at with the whole project overall. Body panels, cab, door panels, hood, everything except the box are back from the body shop. As you can see behind me, the cab actually got installed with new pucks on the frame. Looks awesome. We have the hooker mount, engine mounts installed, and we have awesome clearance. Fuel lines, brake booster, everything works. Fueling system is completed, brake system, suspension, everything is done. Grab support. We got the radiator out of a 07 Charger, fit awesome with a little bit of modification to the rad support. The fans out of a Ram 1500, electric fans, single fan, and that's gonna be controlled by the standalone, which is awesome. Next thing that we're doing, the engine is almost ready to go, ready to get started. The power steering system is set up, the alternator is set up, the starter is set up, which is out of a 1999 Dodge Dakota. That's the one that fits on the driver's side of the engine, and the hooker headers clear it properly. Wiring is done. Next thing, we are waiting for the dashboard to come back from the body shop because we are doing this two-tone. Wait until you see this, it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be as excited as we are. The dashboard comes back from the body shop. Once that comes in, we get to install it, and then we get to install our harness underneath the dashboard to the standalone. Okay, stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode when this thing will be running and driving.